Hello, my name is George Benavides. Today is February the, let's see, today is February, what is today's date? Let's take a look. Pardon me. Being attacked severely by a satellite weapon. Today is going to be February 12th, 2025. Okay? And the reason why I'm making this video is because the government has used me as a non-consensual test subject, a Manchurian candidate as a veteran while serving in the armed forces. Okay? They used me as a non-consensual test subject, meaning they didn't have my consent to spy on me for the rest of my life. Okay? They've been tracking me, spying on me, reading my thoughts, stealing my thoughts with AI, algorithms, mind, psychotronic wars. They don't have my consent, never did. They didn't have a warrant. They didn't have a federal court order. And so we got kangaroo courts on the House and Senate floor that are watching me, interrogating me, and watching the big picture as I live my life, trying to find something to bring down their act of espionage. Yes, I do admit it's 100% fraud when you bribe someone a pension to continue on with a non-consensual test subject. Okay? They didn't have consent to microchip me or spy on me while I'm in the armed forces. Okay? And now we have kangaroo courts here. Okay? Because I call them on the espionage. Okay? And now they're standing behind some kind of immunity, some qualified diplomatic or sovereign immunity that I can't even use in a federal and a state court against the FBI. Okay? So we know what the problem is. The problem is that they've been spying on me for so long that they can't even come to do their own judgment on the immunity that they've given me. Okay? So, I mean, that's basically it. They've been digging up bones since I was in the military. They've been stealing my thoughts in violation of my 4th Amendment rights and 5th Amendment rights. My right to due process of a law. Okay? The law prevents you from being spied on, or the law prevents you from being searched and seized. They've been searching my mind for 30 years. Digging through my mind and my thoughts. They've been doing that for a long time now. Okay? Say, well, he's a test subject. No, I don't consent to your test subject. We want to see the warrant. We want to see the warrant today. Where is it at that you got to spy on me from my military career to this day? Where is the warrant? Okay? Because if you don't have a warrant, you're in deep trouble. Because I don't consent to your bullshit. Never have and never will. Okay? You get that so far? The law says you have to have a warrant to search and see someone's mind. Okay? The government doesn't have that. What the government did is kick the can down the road, call me delusional, and then compensating me 100% fraud. Okay? Because right now, we are facing a 60-year war of Havana syndrome, and it's attacking the military. It's attacking the FBI. It's attacking the CIA. Okay? We know that already. All right? So, it's not that we're delusional schizophrenic. It's that we're being attacked with a silent weapon. Okay? And all this does is it's trying to make us go crazy because they're invested in this war. They're invested in the war and the insurance fraud, inside investing, stock war, stock act. Okay? That's why they don't want to shut it down, because the microchip industry business is taking off. They're microchipping Americans illegally, have been, and they will, in violation of your constitutional rights, the right to search and seize. Okay? So right now, we're in a conflict with the government. But like I said, they didn't have my consent back in 1994 to spy on me. So from 1994 to 2023, I've been falsely imprisoned, mentally incarcerated, tortured, illegally spied on for 30 years now, guys. 30 years. 30 years of illegal falsely imprisonment, mentally incarcerated. And then here you go on the news. They're saying, well, they just released Russian POWs or Russian hostages. I mean, they're releasing hostages. They released all the 9/11 terrorists. They released Julian Assange, Mandela, Kamala Harris released all the prisoners that were part of the corruption in jail and the riots. Why won't you set me free? Why won't you set me free? And the reason is because y'all invested in illegal spying. And if you know it was illegal spying, you wouldn't be invested. Because I never signed a contract for you to spy on me, track my thoughts for the rest of my life. That's where the problem is. There's no federal court order. There's no warrant to spy on me for the last 30 years while serving in the armed force. Because if there was a warrant and you had probable cause, I would have never joined the fucking military. Do you understand that? So they've been digging through my mind, digging through my thoughts, finding information. Look, man, that's fruit. That's fruit from the poisonous tree. It's no good. It's no good. You've been falsely imprisoning me for 30 years. Keep me boxed in. I'm in a cage, mentally and physically, tortured on your 60-year silent war. And when you come to court, I will prove that to you because I have the facts. Okay? Doctors are wrongfully diagnosing patients. The scapegoat to all patients is COVID-19. COVID-19 does cause illness and fraudulent symptoms. It does. Okay? It causes that. That's what they're doing. They're doing that with the satellites, causing fraud symptoms. Okay? You get that so far? They've been attacking me, torturing me, trying to kill me to cover up their act of espionage for 30 years. Okay? Meanwhile, they use my family member to spy on me without my consent, putting their lives in jeopardy. Put my family members in jeopardy when they should have dealt with me, not my family member. That's the problem we're having here. They put my family member in jeopardy to spy on me when it should have came to me to spy on me, asking for my consent to spy on me, not my family member. I was over the age of 18. I was able to negotiate my contract 30 years ago, not my family member. You see what the problem is now? It's coercion. It's duress. All right? It's enticing someone to sign a legal contract and the government's liable. Thank you and God bless America.